In 2010 August, world's largest traffic jam has occurred in Beijing, China, clogging thousands of vehicles for 62 miles that lasted for 12 days. Isn't it horrific? As the population is growing, the number of vehicles coming onto the road is growing exponentially. This traffic problem is huge. It's actually devastating climate through air pollution. So is there any solution to these traffic problems and the growing population transportation needs? Yes. In 2013, tech enthusiast Elon Musk open sourced a high-speed transportation system and named it as Hyperloop. From then, many individual companies are working on this concept to make it reality. The two major companies working on Hyperloop are Hyperloop Transportation Technologies and hyperloop-one. So how does this Hyperloop work? A pod carrying freight or passengers moves in high speed in low pressure capsule or tube above the surface on pylons or below the surface in tunnels. This pod hovers and rides on a magnetic levitation powered by an electric propulsion motor and controlled by an autonomous software. By creating similar polarities, this pod runs away from the energy, as we know similar poles repel, and applies brakes by creating opposite polarities. There will be a compressor in front of the pod that sends compressed air outside through a channel. We just need to power up where the pod is hovering, so we don't need to power up entire track. Thus, Hyperloop consumes less energy. An autonomous software will switch the power in milliseconds. Less resistance makes Hyperloop pod to move at top speed anywhere between 700 miles per hour to 1200 miles per hour because it neither touches any surface nor hooked to any wire. Hyperloop is completely green. It uses solar, wind, thermal and kinetic energy to support the entire system. So what Hyperloop means to every one of us? Hyperloop changes the entire urbanization process. Real estate becomes inexpensive because everyone can travel from their native location to job location even if it's hundreds of miles away. Hyperloop boosts manufacturing, logistics and supply chain management industries because freight transportation time gets reduced from days to minutes. Because Hyperloop is completely green, it's environment friendly. Also, unlike other modes of transportation which are running in losses and completely relying on government subsidies, Hyperloop is cheap because Hyperloop system entirely relies on green energies. The cost of Hyperloop project is 10 times lower than the traditional high-speed rail projects. This technology can also create more jobs in high-speed transportation industry. This Hyperloop concept becomes fully operational by 2020 or 21. I'm eagerly waiting to experience Hyperloop and I hope you too. That's all folks, like our video and subscribe to our channel for mind-boggling videos on technology. I'll catch you in my next video. Thanks.